So it was pretty interesting this morning that Pierre Poilievre came out and he gave us a small speech to CPAC, the Canadian political channel, and basically went over what he was doing, what he was saying in question time yesterday. Now, a lot of people don't have time to sit through question time and listen to what really sounds like a children's playground going off with lots of people cackling and shouting at each other and really nothing getting done. And a lot of the talking points sort of end up in the background. But here what Poilievre's done, he's brought his talking point to the foreground and he's separated it and he's given this one-off speech. So if you want to listen to this one-off speech, guys, here it is.
After 9 years of Trudeau, everything is broken. Everything is broken. Because he is a weak leader who has lost control. He has lost control of spending, which has doubled. The debt has doubled. Housing costs have doubled. Food bank use have doubled. He has done this through a costly carbon tax that's driven up food prices 37% faster in Canada than in the United States of America. We have the worst housing inflation and the worst household debt of any G7 country. $500 billion net has left our country to invest in the United States, creating jobs for American workers with our money. Our GDP per capita is smaller than it was 10 years ago and has dropped more since before COVID than any other G7 country, all while the American economy has boomed. Now we face new threats to our brittle and weak economy. The reality is we have a weakened economy, a weakened border, a weakened military, and a severely weakened prime minister. He's desperate. He's lost control, but he's trying to hold on to power. And so he's come up with a irresponsible and inflationist $6 billion tax trick that he will take away right before raising the carbon tax on heat, housing, groceries, and gas in just a few months. Common sense conservatives will vote against this irresponsible, inflationist, temporary 2-month tax trick, and instead push our plan to axe the carbon tax and axe the sales tax on new homes for everyone, for good. And I would add that now is the worst possible time to be blowing $6 billion trying to save Justin Trudeau's political skin, especially with the threats coming from the United States, with our border in chaos, our economy collapsing, and everything broken. We need real, responsible leadership from a strong, smart Prime Minister who has the brains and backbone to put Canada first. Thank you.
Yeah, he wasn't holding back there, was he, on Justin Trudeau? Poilievre is pushing the fact that this GST, HST rebate isn't capped what it's meant to be. I know I watched Northern Perspective program yesterday, and they were saying that they'd done a shop. Actually, I got to check my wife's shopping today and see how much HST, GST there was on that shopping. But they did an $80 shop, right? And out of the $80, they were charged $2 in tax on that, on all of that, on $80. The savings on shopping, on $80 worth of shopping, even $100, $200 worth of shopping, it's negligible. It's negligible. But the savings you would get if you cancel carbon tax, that would be something worth talking about. That would be something worth promoting. Is cancelling the carbon tax, because that's doing nothing for the weather. I think Canada's 62nd out of 67 in emissions at the moment. It's done, and we've had the carbon tax for ages, and it's doing absolutely nothing for anyone, for anything. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring you that. Got a video tomorrow lined up about the 25% tariffs. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to give us a like or a subscribe. And from then we'll move on to Sunday, where we look at your comments. So any comments that you want to put down, make sure they're clean. I think I'm just reading that now, aren't I? Okay, I'll see you on the next one, guys.